So, I'm also on Twitter with the same handle of IndianaBirds1792. And recently something was brought to my attention from not one, but two different sources that I have known about and followed for years. And we're pretty much just going to leave names out of it for right now, except for what's going to become obvious here in a minute. But the two people that brought something to my attention have been in the community for a very long time, and have always been advocates, and I know and trust, and one of them I've met in person. So when they say these things, I don't have any reason to not believe them. And they have been also leaders in the community, people that have stood up and said, no, we're looking out for the best interests of the community, and their actions have matched what they were saying. So, I have a quasi-retraction to make. So, I gave a review of this book, Dull Babies, Psychology and Practices, Rosalie and Michael Bent, okay? And I recommended that people buy that. Now, it has been brought to my attention that whoever is on the other end of this book may have potentially stolen content and artwork from other people in the community and other various accusations. Now, I have not been shown any actual evidence of this, but people always say consider your sources. And considering these two sources, I feel like there's good cause to take a step back there and really evaluate the situation a little more. So, my recommendation that people buy this book, I have to retract. Until I can learn for sure what's going on there, I cannot recommend that people buy this book. Only on the basis of giving that person money. Now, that being said, the information in the book is still good information. I stand by my evaluation of the material that is provided in the book. But the potential that this person who put this book together could be doing harm to the community causes me to say, I retract my statement. I do not recommend that you go and get this book. Now, if you know somebody else that has this book, including me, and you would like to read it, I recommend that it be read. But if the person who wrote this book actually has done the things that they're accused of doing, then I have to say no. Do not buy their book. Do not give them money. Even though what they say in the book is true and accurate and good information, and it is. It's relevant and true and accurate information. If they are doing the things that I'm being told that they have done, then they actually deserve to be ostracized from the community. And that's a hard place to have to be in, to where, like, intellectually I can say that this is good information. It's not bad information. It is accurate and a worthwhile read. But if you give them your money, then you're giving money to people who are doing bad things. I think y'all can tell where I'm at in this moment. So, now that the bummer stuff is out of the way, let's get happy again. Yeah, I have a lot of things to be happy about. I was able to put together this epic birthday party for my daughter, and like Saturday, I had 5 little girls, all under 10 years old, running around my house, screaming their heads off and laughing and having a great time and doing all these things. And, you know, my daughter had like this list of things that she wanted for her birthday, and she wanted it to be rainbows, which I did. I got on Amazon and I bought rainbow birthday party everything, plates and balloons and all kinds of craziness. And she wanted to have outdoor backyard games, so I found a thing on Amazon for that. And you know, my mom, as much as her and I clash a lot, I try to keep her included and keep her involved with my daughter. And my mom is actually a very good artist and a very good baker. So my mom baked my daughter's birthday cake, and it was this big rainbow thing with a sun, and it was really cool looking. She did a really good job on it. And Gracie absolutely loved it. So it was, and you know, I had my aunt brought my cousins 2 little girls, and one of the other parents that their kids go to the same babysitter brought her 2 little girls over, and all 5 girls just ran around screaming and laughing and having a great time. And as a father, to be able to provide that, you know, for my daughter was awesome. It felt really good. And I've been having these great conversations with this woman that I went on a date with, and this other person that is just recently separated and thought she was ready to date, but she's not. So, but she still wants to make friends. So we've been talking and just talking, and I'm cool with just being friends with her. But it's been good conversations and good times, and me being able to be the person that I naturally am and kind of give some positivity out in a very safe way that isn't somebody taking advantage of me. So I feel really good right now, and I feel very little. And very shy and blushy. I'm sorry. If you've watched this video this long, thank you. Because this is definitely not what everybody's seen from me so far. And it's hard because I'm very little right now. I'm fighting to be big enough to finish this video and have it make sense. Oh gosh. If you watched this long, thank you for watching. This has been a wild, weird, rambling thing. CapCon, Summer Cap, 2022 Summer Cap. Anybody that's going, yes, I'm so excited. Oh, and for anybody wondering about the podcast, I love my brother. He's not a bad person. He's a good person. But he's kind of flaky and weird sometimes. And he's cool with the idea. It's just, he's in a weird spot trying to figure out a lot of stuff in his life too. But we definitely, we have talked at length about this podcast, and we're going to try and get it up and going and put out before CapCon. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, good night, I guess. Maybe good morning, depending on when you're watching the video. I don't know. It's night here while I'm making this. It's like 8 o'clock. It's almost bedtime. And so, speaking of which, I have my passy and my crayons and my coloring book, and that's what I'm about to do as soon as I hit the stop button. So, everybody stay cool, stay padded, be groovy, be happy. Take it easy.